Okay. Hello. Allow us to introduce ourselves first. We are from LAX 2045, Group 3, Seeds of Motivation. And I'm Philip. My name is Philip, Philip Ngew, with a matching number of 199837.
Hi, my name is Liew Sze Nigy. My metric number is 197524. I'm a third year student from FPMK.
Okay, hi, my name is Wong Jia Qian. My matrix number is 196791, and I'm third year student from Faculty of Human Ecology.
Hi, my name is Nur Jannette Farzana. My matrix number is 2004667, and I'm a student of biology.
Hello, my name is Izwan Hakimi Azmi. My metric number 20317. I'm from Faculty of Science, specifically Department of Biology.
Hello everyone, my name is Zhang YiBo. My metric number is 199561.
All right. So this is our motivational video discussion one, and we are required to discuss about the values, impacts, and also the effectiveness this video has taught us. So let's begin. All right. I will start first. So for me, the values I've learned from this video are consistency, discipline, and also sportsmanship. So consistency is the key to success, as Kobe Bryant would have a strategy in mind to work on both his weaknesses and also his strengths for his whole basketball career. When he had the consistency mindset, he mentioned that the whole world will become the library for him to hone his craft, and he never felt discouraged in the process. And next, discipline is also one important value I've learned from him, as he would constantly study the game and also his opponents, and it became a habit throughout his career to become a better player. So lastly, he has also good sportsmanship values. So why do I say that? It's because he is very brave in admitting his weaknesses and also respecting his opponents for their strong skills. And that's the three values I've learned throughout the video.
For me, the values I have learned from the videos are dedications, perseverance, and be responsible. Firstly, Kobe Bryant has dedicated himself to the basketball sport in all his teenagers and adulthood years. He said in the video, everything was done to try to learn how to become a better basketball player, and he would not let his attentions to be drawn to unnecessary stuff. Secondly, his perseverance is something that we can all learn from, as he would try to become an all-round player by playing to his weaknesses to try and improve himself. He spent a lot of time learning all the skill he could. Thirdly, he is a responsible man to his family by playing with his daughters wherever he could and helping his team to win the game, even though he suffers injustice. That's the three value I have learned from the video.
All right, I agree with both of you, as what I've learned from the video as well is that he's very persistent and have courage in when he face all the failures or embarrassment. So the first value is that he's very persistent in achieving his goal, as he set his main goal, which he is truly love. And as long as he has the passion to it, it is the main source of motivation for him to focus and continue to achieve the goal, as he has practiced since young until he is successful in becoming the basketball player. And besides, he also know his strength and weakness clearly, so that he can improve himself and do not give up. And having it shows that having a target on the back is very important, so that we always know the way and the all the things whatever we do is following our goals. And thirdly is that he has the courage and he never afraid of embarrassment or failure, because uh, he never think of how people perceive him. As long as he's following his goal, he will just focus on it and find the way to solve the problem, and so that others won't have bad comments on him. So this is what I learned from him. Thank you.
Okay, so for me, what I've learned from the video of watching this Kobe Bryant interview is that I have learned that he is actually goal oriented, and we can also apply this in our daily lives. And he is also a very um, he has this sort of perseverance that not normal people have. This is because even though he has all these weaknesses, he knows his weaknesses, he is not afraid to make himself better, to challenge himself in a way that is extremely amazing. And to me, that pushes him above normal people's expectancy. And that's what makes him so great and what makes him soar in his career. And apart from that, apart from taking on challenges and perseverance, he also has discipline. He has discipline to know when it is time for him to put in 100% of his effort, and also when he should spend time with his family, because without balance, then there is actually no success, because you need to be disciplined in both your life, your work life, and also your family. And that is extremely important for me. The values. That's all for me. Thank you.
The most important value that I've learned from the video is the compensate your weakness. As what Kobe Bryant did to improve his mentality, he's focused on using his weaknesses during the game and restraining himself from using his strength. This action helped himself in order to improve himself and his mentality. For example, if we apply to ourselves, for example, myself, I do not have capability to speak English fluently, but I will try to use English regularly. So in order, when I use it regularly, I could improve my English time by time. So when the time comes, I can conquer English language. So if we do apply this kind of value in ourselves and trying to stay in the safe zone, if we do to apply this kind of value in ourselves and try to stay in the safe zone, we will never improve ourselves and stuck at the same level.
I learned from this video. Kobe's value is reflected in the self-realization of efforts. Kobe's greatness is not because of the championships, not because of donating dunks, and not because of the divide 3 points, but because he always keep struggling, always stays eager, and never bows too difficultly. Not everyone has to play basketball, but with that sprite, you will success in everything you do. So this is for my opinion.
All right, so those are certainly some great values that we have learned throughout the video and from Kobe Bryant himself. So I think we should move on to what are the impacts and also the effectiveness we have learned. So for me, the video is really impactful as I've learned a lot about the winning mentality from it. I found one tip which is especially effective, which is to switch yourself into a certain mindset. And from that point onwards, your goal is to try your best and to also achieve the best results within that period. You have to be rational too, as you cannot reach great achievements if you don't put enough effort into the process, such as by working or studying hard enough. And often those also require some time to show the compounding effect. You can't reach success overnight. And another impact is I have to set an example to my juniors or either my younger siblings by showing them the hardworking attitude and also my excellent work ethics, which was exactly what I wanted to see from them, and try to become their role model. And these are what the video has impacted me. Okay, thank you.
Okay. From my point of view, the video has impacted me to set our eyes on a goal and work hard towards it to make it become a reality. Kobe Bryant had a crystal clear goal when he was 13, which was to become the best basketball player ever, and he trained hard for it. This also applies to our studies. If we want to get good results, we should show efforts. Next, I have learned that it is important to find out why we failed, and we have to admit it and find out the reasons so that when we meet the same situations next time, we have already learned from our mistakes and we can easily overcome the problems. The video is really effective as it teaches us not to feel embarrassing about our mistakes, but rather find out what can we learn from it. Yeah.
All right. So for me, I realized that this video have impact me in terms of doing things that I really passionate at it. So as like Kobe Bryant say, uh, if you truly love it, you will just focus on it and you will not care about other things because you will just focus on what you love. So this impact me to maybe in my future uh, development or future career. Yeah. So passion is what we need to follow instead of what others ask us to do. And as long as we have the passion, even though we are not good at it for now, but as long as we are willing to learn, we can achieve it. And secondly, uh, this video also impact me to know about myself more so that I know my strength and weakness, and this enables me to set some strategies to improve it so that I can become a more rounded person. And thirdly is that we need to be patient in achieving the goals. Like as we are not perfect for now, but we need to be patient and try to improve ourselves and go beyond the tough time and tolerate with all the pains during the process so that we need to have strong mentality and look at other comments rationally so at the end we can only be successful. Thank you.
Well, for me, the impact of watching this video is very positive, and I also have the same what do you call it, impact as what opinion as Philip said just now, and the importance of having a mindset which you can easily switch so that you can give 100% of your undivided attention to something that you're doing. And this is very important because for us, we easily get distracted when we're at home, and it really hinders our work and performance. So, what we need to do is we need to know what are the possible things that could distract us, and we should tune it down. So, for example, if you're studying at home, what we should do is while studying, you need to put away all your phones, all your smartphones, and you need to shut off the TV, whatever it is that can distract you from focusing at that time, and just really do your work and give 100% of your full heart and soul and sweat and grit. And you should always persevere no matter what, no matter what people say negative, or if it's just something that puts you down, you just have to rise and get back up and start all over again until you reach that goal. And you must also believe in yourself no matter what they say. And for me, that is very important for us to strive and reach our goals. That's all for me. Thank you.
For me, after I watched this video, I believe this video is very effective because this video highlighted some tips that I think is very useful, and I also applied it to myself since I was in matriculation college. Some of the tips that he mentioned that we must have a crystal clear motive so that we are able to do our best to achieve it. Other than that, whenever we made a mistake, we should not focus on it, but instead we should focus on what is the solution of the problem, because we cannot change the thing that you've done. Whatever happened, we cannot change it, but we need to find a solution that good enough to cover the accident that we caused. Lastly, we must do our best to become number one in anything we do, like what Kobe Bryant applied to himself, which he want to eliminate his competitor. But then this kind of attitude sometimes harm us because we are too desire to become number one. We are pushing ourselves too hard, which could lead to severe problems such as depression. That's all from me.
For me, through this conversation has a profound impact on me. I think Kobe is no longer a basketball star, but an uh, inspirational star with influence. Through his not give up on basketball research practice with the Mamba spirit of not giving up on anything. I think he is the most worthy of our learning. What touched me the most was that even when he was sick, he forgot about the pain and keep the game going. Next.
All right. There was a really great discussion about the values, impact, and also effectiveness that all of us have gained throughout this motivational video one. So I think that marks the end of our group discussion video two, and also thank you everyone for your participation. We'll discuss more about our motivational video two in our next discussion video. So